I'm here with Natalie Portman. You remember she won an Oscar for playing a ballerina in Black Swan. And now she's trading her ballet shoes for a gun belt in her new movie, Jane Got a Gun. Take a look.
Where is my child?
Jane!
You counting? Because I still got a pair of bullets and a question that I ain't gonna ask again.
And Natalie Portman joins us. You look so sweet right now.
You know, don't cross me.
Tell us about Jane Hammond.
Well, Jane is a woman who's gone out west, trekked out west, so she's obviously hardened by that situation. And then she's put in a situation where she has to sort of stand up and defend her home. And it's very American.
You really wanted this movie to happen. You're a producer as well as starring in it. It's a different kind of Western. Tell us what drew you to it.
Well, I loved the idea of a love story in the Wild West because love seems like that kind of lawless atmosphere, and this story of this woman having to sort of face her deepest fears in this really challenging environment was very parallel to sort of the experience of making film.
I'll bet, yeah, it kind of brings out her ferocity as well. You have a great cast. Joel Edgerton is in it as well. Also, your Star Wars co-star, Ewan McGregor.
Yes, and actually Joel was also in Star Wars, so the three of us had a
forgotten
sort of reunion.
that.
Yeah, he had a small role, but important role in the second and third of the trilogy that I was part of. So. It was nice that we all had that sort of familiarity to start off with.
So what's it like to have Star Wars back right now? You're in the prequels. Have you seen The Force Awakens?
I haven't been able to see it yet, but I've heard it's amazing, and it's so nice that it's sort of this continuing part of everyone's shared cultural knowledge.
Yeah, I love showing it to my little girls because, of course, they didn't grow up with the first ones. You know, you're really branching out in so many ways. I love some of the projects you're working on right now, playing some iconic women. Jackie O, also Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the Supreme Court Justice.
Well, she's I think a hero to so many of us. That we haven't started yet. Hopefully, we'll start soon. But Jackie, I'm in the middle of right now, which has been really amazing. She's fascinating.
So what is it like when you call up a Supreme Court justice and say, you know, I'm thinking of playing you in a movie?
It's extremely inspiring and intimidating because she's such an incredible woman, and she's done so much in such an environment that is certainly was not encouraging to women when she was coming through the ranks as a lawyer, and then as a professor, and then as a civil rights and women's rights activist. It's pretty amazing to see what she was able to accomplish without ever getting angry about the situation.
Just kept plowing through. And you're living in Paris right now. Does it feel like home?
I think the U.S. will always feel like home to me, but it's an incredible experience to get to live in Paris. It's obviously a dream city for so many Americans, I think, especially. We hold Paris as this dream place in our mind.
It is. Well, I'm glad you could come back to New York today. Welcome back to GMA.